Hi everyone, welcome to CWM Talk. Today we are having a relaxed chat to get to know three of us who have joined CWM team. Let's get started. Hi Karabo. Hi Wellington.
Hi, Tsiry.
Hi, Tsiry.
All right, good to see you on the screen. I would like to ask you to introduce yourself, and let's start with Karabo.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome. My name is Karabo Mamabolo. I was born and raised in South Africa. I am currently based in the CWM Johannesburg office, serving as the youth coordinator for CWM.
Thank you very much, Karabo.
Hi, friends, and good morning from this part of the world. My name is Wellington Mthobisi Sibanda, born in Bulawayo, which is in Zimbabwe, but was raised also in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm also based in the Johannesburg office, but working as the Onesimus project coordinator for the global organization. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wellington. And myself, I am Tsiry Randrianavelo. I am the Mission Support Program Project Manager based in Singapore, but I am from Madagascar and relocated to Singapore 1 year ago. Now, can you tell me about your CWM journey? What brought you to CWM? Let's start with Karabo.
Thank you so much. I was exposed to the heart of CWM around 2026 when I attended the assembly in Jeju, South Korea. From that day, I was exposed to a multicultural setup, to a global ecumenical space, but it was also my first international space. On the same hand, in 2018, I was part of the training in mission. And that's when my perspective around church, around life, and just the perspective of doing church was changed. And from that day, that's when I learned about CWM. But for me, I was more attracted to CWM because of the acts of justice, about mission, and also just about modeling Jesus and ensuring that the work that we do is centered around justice. So that's why I was attracted to CWM. But mostly, one thing that brought me to CWM, I wanted to serve the very organization that made me who I am. And for me, in joining CWM, that's my way of giving back to the organization that has made me who I am. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. That's so inspiring. Wellington, what about you?
When I look at my life and I look at CWM, they are so intertwined. I think my first exposure with CWM was in 2005 at a youth work camp. Was very young. I used to be the youngest youth in CWM programs, which was in Zambia. I think that is when also I discovered my calling. I think from there, I then joined the training and mission program, which was in 2007, where we did Cape Town in South Africa. I think from there, I came back, you have passion for mission, for issues of justice, from the placement that you would have been in. I served my church as a youth convener for 5 countries. I think from there, my journey with CWM became attending programs, became a resource person, part of the strategy planning committee, communication, up until I came back to a full cycle this time around when I was appointed as the coordinator. So I think I always feel like it came at the right point in time because I'm giving back to the same organization that has actually brought me up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wellington. And I am delighted to learn about that your journey with CWM started a long time ago and now you are here, part of the team. And for myself, CWM is a very interesting organization. And I was inspired since a long time ago hearing more about the journey through the LMS, the impact that LMS has done and the legacy. And back on time, I was in Madagascar and living with my grandmother. She keeps talking about CWM and the wonderful work of evangelism. And that raised that inspiration with me to join CWM one day. And this is part of the calling. We believe in calling. and that's why we are here. So we are grateful, isn't it, colleagues?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And tell me, what are you passionate about?
For me, I think the issues of social justice are more inclined into those, be it gender justice, ecological justice, or anything that deals with people and the livelihood of people. I think I'm very passionate with it. I think also the space that I'm at, also being an ordained minister, I was able to serve people from the different contexts, from a semi-rural church in KZN, also being brought up in a city in Bulawayo, in Johannesburg. So I think you have the two best of both worlds, but I think issues of social justice for me are part of it. So I think I've been also journeying at my church in the aspect of communications and justice advocacy, where one would write statements and look at some of the social justice issues that are happening in the world. So I think for me, that will be the close knit to me. Thank you.
And that's your part of your driving force. Thank you very much, Wellington. Karabo, can you tell us about your passion?
Yeah, for me, I'm passionate about life. I'm passionate about creativity, and I'm also passionate about development. And I say that I'm passionate about life because I understand that you can only live once, with the motto that says YOLO, and it can never change. And another thing that I've learned about life is that there's no dress rehearsal about life. So I become passionate, I remain energetic, I participate, and I also make sure that I live life to the fullest. But also as I live, how do I ensure that I also impact the life of the other person? And I'm also saying that I'm passionate about creativity, because I think that with creativity, you always have something to bring on the table. You are able to contribute, you are able to participate, and you're also able to belong. But lastly, I'm passionate about development, understanding that the development of young people becomes the light. Whenever young people are developed, whenever young people participate, whenever young people are developed and making a difference, that's when you see that life is amazing and life is energetic and vibrant. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karabo. And as far as I am concerned, I am passionate of travel, meeting people and connecting with the ground. And that led me to work for CWM, because my work consists to extensively travel and connect with different people with different backgrounds and learn from these people. So I'm passionate of learning, I'm passionate of sharing, I'm passionate of discovering new things. And I think matching that passion with the profession is very important and keep me staying here. So let's proceed to the next question. What's been the highlight of your experience so far? Has anything surprised you?
Yeah, for me, I was surprised by how CWM works. I got into the space and saw how we were able to work in different spaces, but we were able to make it possible. We would have devotions, we will have meetings, but people are on different time zones, but things are possible. So that on its own really surprised me. But what came out as a highlight for me was the blessing to understand that I'm the very first youth coordinator. And that really showed me that the work that I'm about to do is a huge contribution, and I really need to ensure that I contribute to the highest level. So yeah, that is what has become the highlight and the surprise.
Yes, and we are glad to have you as our first youth coordinator, and bringing vibes to the workplace and the team. But if I may continue on that sense, what part of my experience was actually the sharing different time zones, and it's not easy for me to navigate through time zones, but also to coexist with multicultural and diversity. It's a very rich experience that I encountered within CWM, but also we are bringing a youth touch to the organization and more dynamics. So, which is a very good thing. And CWM is going through that sense, and it's very positive, I see. What about you, Wellington?
I think for me, maybe just like the whole lot of us, I think I've experienced CWM as a participant. On the other side, you get your ticket, you get your hotel confirmation, and then the program is sorted. I think now that I'm on the other side, where you have to plan, manage, and do that, I think it opened a whole lot of new work and ideas to CWM, but also the program that also I'm currently running, the Onesimus project. I think it's one of those projects that you have to self-reflect. So I think it's been a journey, but I think one thing I like about CWM is that it is always reforming and transforming. So every time, every day, on its program areas to focus to whatever we do. I think that's the beauty of CWM that I've found now that I'm inside, that it's always transforming and reforming at the same time.
Thank you very much, Wellington, for that sharing. And you are still holding the mic. I want you to ask this question. Looking ahead, what are you most excited to contribute, learn, or achieve here at CWM?
First, I think is that TOP started as a project, but now we're moving it to a movement. As I was thinking that a movement is something that catches fire, that has got slogans, taglines, and everything. So I think that process of moving TOP to not just become another mission project or something of the churches, but also be a movement of the churches in terms of how they view mission, in terms of reparative justice. So I think moving from that, I think that will be one of the greatest things. I think also the excitement that I'm having is that we are planning a global conference on legacies of slavery. And also I'm thinking that my PhD also to just focus on this work of TOP and I see how I develop it further in the near future. I think those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to in CWM.
Wow, I see that you have a very busy schedule.
Yes, my friend. I think when I got my letter of appointment, it says extensive travel, but I underestimated it. I think currently we have 16 active TOP projects that have been supported by CWM ever since we started 4 years ago. And I think after the AMM, we received new applications. So we're moving to close to 20 projects that are active. So I think part of my job this time around was to visit most of the projects to appreciate the work that has been done and to also see where the projects are. So as I speak, I'm supposed to be packing and leaving within an hour. But yes, I'm so excited about that because, like I said, you work with people and you see and appreciate the work that it does. Thank you.
Good luck, my brother. Karabo, what's your perspectives looking ahead?
Thank you so much. I think I'm mostly excited about the global coming together of young people. And I think the churches for the longest time haven't showed that they prepare young people for the global space. And we now understand that the future of ecumenism does not look good without young people. So as we bring them together right now, we see that the future and the presence is cultivated. So for me, I'm really excited about the insights of young people, the activeness of young people, but also how does CWM really look like beyond Jubilee with young people in it. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Karabo. That's so inspiring and exciting as well. Good to hear you and good luck. Good luck.
Thanks.
And as for myself, looking ahead is always exciting since I am bringing my expertise of project management within CWM, the way we transform the mission and doing that transformation is always exciting. And I am proud to be part of the family of the team working specifically on the MSP5 that has been launched this year. I am currently traveling through regions, doing and organizing roundtables within my department. Looking ahead, we are also preparing the Jubilee, and I am glad that the MSP contributes a lot for CWM regarding the Jubilee perspective, and that makes me proud. And I am looking forward to engage more, and connecting with these member churches are amazing. It's a very enriching experience, and building relationship and connecting with people is part of my passion. So this is a joint passion and work, and I am blessed to be here. Thank you very much, colleagues, for accepting to be our guests today during this CWM talk. Any final message for our audience?
Thank you so much for having us. It was a chilled and relaxing session, and I really hope that for whoever that will have an opportunity to listen to this, it becomes a moment for transformation. It becomes a moment to find a space in CWM, but mostly it also represents your voices for most who cannot even get to such platforms. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wellington?
Well, thank you so much for having us. And to those that will be watching, and to those churches that have applied for the Onesimus, my office is always open. You can always send an email, and then we can see how we can help each other out. And definitely some of you will be seeing you around as we visit some of your churches, and it will be nice. And I encourage you to read the Bible, because people asking me who's Onesimus. So Onesimus is a story in the book of the Bible. So please do that, and then we can have the conversation. But thank you for having us. Hoping to be visiting your churches and be part of the conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing. And thank you as well to our audience for watching CWM Talk. We hope you've enjoyed getting to know us a little better. Veluma, bye.
Have a good day.